Hey there, Taurus. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm doing a weekly reading. Oh, I'm sorry. This is going to be for all Earth signs, but I'm starting with Taurus to see what's going on. Some big energies. I don't remember what's going on astrologically. Is that a word? But okay. So this week, it's like you have a decision. Oh, wow. You have at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. So this is about an emotional connection with someone, a partnership, but really a love relationship. And this is a card of making a decision, this Two of Swords. And the Five of Cups is about pining over someone, focusing on the negative, focusing on wanting someone back, and not moving forward. So very literally what I'm seeing is it's like you need to make the decision to let go of this past relationship, this person. No more Facebook stalking or social media stalking. No more, why are you spending, like, you're spending a tremendous amount of energy on something that it's time to let go. This could be anything, whatever came to your mind. For a lot of you, it is going to be a relationship. But it's like you just have to make the decision in your brain, in your mind, of your thoughts that you're going to stop thinking about it. It's going to stop being part of your everyday narrative, or even if it's right beneath the surface. Like, this is and I did see this Eight of Swords. You're in denial about how much this situation is still bugging you and how much it's still a part of your everyday life and how much it still eats away at you. Like, maybe you're like, oh, I'm fine, I'm over them. And you go out, but you're really not into it. You're really not open. And so this week, it's like you finally are like, yep, I wasn't over it, but I am officially letting it go. Like, you see it. It's like, oh, you just had to be out of denial. And once you really see it, it loses its hold over you, because it's time to make yourself vulnerable again, because this Two of Cups is coming in. So either being open, maybe in the relationship you haven't been emotionally available, and it's maybe the person's like, hey, I need more from you, and you're like, what are you talking about? And you're going to realize, no, I'm not. And you have to be able to make yourself vulnerable and put yourself out there. And so I think you're really going to have an aha moment about where in your life, doesn't have to be a relationship, you really truly haven't been giving it your all or putting yourself out there because fear, some other maybe past situation, or lack of self-confidence or something you've been holding yourself back from really going after what you want because of fear, or hanging on to something that's happened in the past, or something that's been a part of your narrative about who you are, that you didn't even really realize that you were doing that was part of your story. Okay, we're just going to keep moving right along. I'm not going to repeat myself over and over again like I usually do. And go right on to Virgo. How are you, Virgo? Thank you for watching. Hope you're doing well. Some of you, still may have some birthdays, so happy birthday. I always forget to say that, but a lot of people, a lot of big realizations. A lot of if people have been in denial about something, about their health, about their relationship, their career, anything in their life, like it is going to be right, and like there's going to be no more denying it anymore. So if you're like, oh yeah, I'm kind of healthy, but you never work out, maybe you'll find out you have pre-diabetes, and you're like, okay, I need to cut down my sugar and get moving. Exercise is insulin. um, or why am I staying in this job? They keep saying they're going to promote me and they don't. And this isn't even the career I want anyway. Why do I keep allowing that toxic family member to get to me? Why am I tolerating this bad behavior from myself, from someone else? But whatever it is, it's going to restore balance to your life. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe how much time and energy and money and worry and negative output I've been giving to some sort of situation. And some of it is control. We don't realize it comes out of control. Like, oh, I have to do everything at work because if I don't do it, it isn't done right. Almost checking our ego, like the world won't fall apart if we're not in there. I don't know, setting something up a certain way, like letting go of things that we've convinced ourselves is because of other people, but it's really our own internal issues that's been behind why we're in the situation we're in. The Hierophant is just it's wisdom. So when this comes up, we're going to learn some big nugget of wisdom in life that's going to allow us to sort of ascend to another spiritual level. Something's going to just come together in our brain. And I think for you guys, it's control. Control has kept you out of balance. And this Three of Wands, it's like seeing the big picture. Yeah, and sometimes we can focus so much on the details to distract us from the big things. And I'm so busy keeping the house clean, running the kids, working out, doing all these things that we can't possibly still go after our dreams, right? Because I'm just too busy. So no more busyness for busyness sake. Does that make any sense? I don't even know what I'm talking about now. You're going to really put things in perspective, zoom out, and really look at your real, true, big goals in life. And are you really, really working on those, or you're busying yourself to distraction? So something's going to come in and just sort of give you a wake-up call. And you're going to get it, though. It's not going to be like, oh, this is the biggest nightmare in the world, and this is a disaster, and it just makes my life more stressful. It's like the dust is going to settle, and you're going to be like, okay, I get it. I get it now. I get that, nagging my kid to death about cleaning their room versus having and maybe created a contentious relationship. Like if I don't make my kid do this, they're going to become a bad adult, instead of balancing that out with, okay, a messy room is a small price to pay for connection and love between me and my child. Same thing with, in all areas of your life, learning to let go. Okay, I'm repeating myself again. Let's move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, how are you? I hope you're doing well. You are the last sign I'm doing. Last but never least. Okay, just can't shuffle. Okay. Ooh, Ace, you're the first person that's gotten the Ace of Wands. I love the Ace of Wands. It's like getting your mojo back, getting inspired, feeling motivated. like I could see you starting an exercise program, starting a new creative endeavor, really getting inspired. Maybe you'll see something online about, I don't know, anything, some social issue or endangered species, or something, and you'll be really inspired by it, or you'll see some spiritual thing that really speaks to you, and you really start studying astrology, or something will just really click and light a fire in you. It could be a person. And yeah, it's like with the Chariot, it's just like taking action. The Chariot for me, it's a big success card, a victory card, but it's really about you. You've made this happen. This isn't just floating through life and reacting to different situations and finding yourself. Lots of times we have dreams, and then, oh, we meet someone and we move with them somewhere, or this is the only job we could get, and we sort of end up living somewhere that we never wanted to live, with it in a job we never truly thought wanted as a career, but it was initially a job, and then we got a promotion, and now we feel like we'd have to start over because we have some level of success in it, and we can't have a pay cut. We can't, we have all these can'ts. Can't. This is like, no, yes, you can. What do you want? And let's go after it. So something's sparked your interest. Could be an air sign, just saying. Could be you want to go to law school. Maybe you're like, I want to work for the ACLU. I want to work for, I want to do research, cancer research. I want to start my own online business. This Page of Swords is new communications, putting yourself out there, putting out resumes, putting out blogs, putting out your ideas, putting this idea on paper. If you guys have wanted to write a book, if anyone can write a book, it's Capricorn. You guys you're so tenacious and organized. You could definitely, like this whole, it's like that, what's that trendy? Download, getting a download. It's like all of a sudden you're just like, this idea comes to you and you can just see the whole thing laid out. You're just like, you can see the whole book. You can see the whole thing and all of its steps. And it's just like, it's laid out before you. And it just is like, yes, that makes sense. Like, and it's just something like you come home, you're working on it. You wake up early because you want to work on it. You've really found a calling in some area of your life. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the next video. Take care.